Stop. Yes, stop right now. Because you've been fed a lie about manifestation that is actually keeping you stuck, broke, and exhausted. You've been treating the universe like a cosmic vending machine, begging for scraps, while holding the master key to reality in your pocket without knowing it. This isn't another positive thinking video. This is a warning. The ancient emerald tablets of Thoth didn't teach us to wish, they taught us to activate. You didn't land on this video by chance. You landed here because the cycle of wanting ends today. Are you ready to stop being the asker and start being the architect? In this video, we're going to tear down that illusion. We're going to stop manifesting and start creating. We'll tap into the ancient wisdom of the Hermetic principles to awaken the cosmic creator inside you. Because the secret isn't asking the universe for what you want. It's realizing you are the universe that creates. Let's be real. How many vision boards have you made? How many journals have you filled with affirmations, desperately trying to convince the cosmos you already have the thing you so clearly don't? For a lot of people, this cycle is just exhausting. It's a roller coaster of high hopes, followed by a crash of disappointment when nothing changes. That frustration? It's a huge clue. It points to a flaw in the popular, oversimplified version of manifestation. Mainstream law of attraction, while well-intentioned, often reduces a deep cosmic truth into a kind of spiritual shopping. It teaches you to want, to desire, to attract. But the energy of wanting is rooted in the experience of not having. When you're constantly focused on attracting something, your energetic signature is one of lack. You're broadcasting the frequency of the thing's absence, not its presence. This isn't to say that techniques like visualization and positive focus are useless. Far from it. Neuroscience shows that these practices can help rewire your brain for success by strengthening neural pathways, boosting motivation, and priming your attention to notice opportunities. The brain's reticular activating system, RAS, acts like a filter, and when you focus on a goal, you're telling your RAS to pay attention to relevant information you might have otherwise missed. But it's not magic, and it's only part of the picture. This is where the trap lies. We get stuck in a loop of desire, and some studies suggest that believers in manifestation can sometimes overestimate their future success and take on riskier financial decisions, like get-rich-quick schemes or volatile investments, without a grounded plan. The pain you feel when things don't work isn't you failing. It's the friction between the small self that feels powerless and is always asking, and the higher self that knows it's the source. You are not a pawn in some cosmic game. You're the player who forgot they designed it. And the game's rulebook was written down thousands of years ago. It's time we learned how to read it again. The shift we're about to make is from being a separate object trying to influence things to being an inseparable part of a unified field of consciousness. This isn't just fluffy talk. It's a perspective that bridges ancient wisdom and modern thought. Metaphysical ideas about consciousness influencing reality are often inspired by the strange findings of quantum physics, especially from experiments like the double-slit experiment. In these experiments, the very act of measuring or observing a particle changes its behavior from a wave of possibility into a definite particle. While this doesn't scientifically prove that our minds alone shape reality, it opens a profound door. The observer and the observed are deeply connected. This wisdom isn't new. It's the core of an ancient tradition known as Hermeticism, with teachings from a legendary figure named Hermes Trismegistus, a blend of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. For centuries, this knowledge was kept sacred and secret, One of the most famous summaries of this wisdom is a little book from 1908 called The Kabbalion. This text lays out what it calls immutable universal laws. These laws aren't about attracting, they are about creating. They are the mechanics of reality. They teach that you're not a drop in the ocean. You're the entire ocean in a drop. The journey from manifestor to creator kicks off with one radical idea, the very first Hermetic principle. The all is mind. The universe is mental. This means reality itself is a mental creation. Everything you see and experience is a projection from a universal, infinite, living mind. And since you are a center of consciousness within this mind, your mind isn't just watching reality, it's actively creating it. Your thoughts aren't just inner chatter, they are real, causative forces. This is the key. You stop asking an external force for things and realize you hold a spark of that same divine, creative intelligence. You aren't begging a creator, you're waking up as a co-creator. To do that, you need to understand the 7 fundamental laws that govern this mental universe. They aren't rules to follow, but tools to master. Now, as we dive into these, pay special attention to Principle 4 and Principle 7. These are the exact points where 90% of people stumble, unintentionally causing the law of attraction to work against them. Mastering these 2 is what truly separates a struggling manifestor from a conscious cosmic creator. Let's get into the 7 Hermetic principles from the Kabbalion. Understanding these is the master key to your creative power. Principle 1. The principle of mentalism. As we just covered, the all is mind. The universe is mental. This is the bedrock. It says the whole cosmos is a creation held in the mind of a universal consciousness, or the all. This doesn't mean the chair you're sitting on isn't real. It means its very essence is thought. Matter is just thought vibrating at a very dense level. How a cosmic creator uses it. If the universe is mental, then your reality starts in your mind. This is way beyond positive thinking. It's about deliberately changing your own mental states to influence your reality. Your thoughts and beliefs are the blueprints. Your world is the 3D print. To change the building, you don't smash it with a hammer. You change the architectural design. You master your reality by mastering your mind with disciplined focus and intentional visualization. You start thinking from the end result, not of it. Principle 2. The principle of correspondence. This is the famous axiom, as above, so below. As below, so above. It means there's a direct reflection between the different planes of existence, the physical, mental, and spiritual. The patterns of the universe are mirrored in you, and your inner world is mirrored in your outer world. How a cosmic creator uses it. Your outer world is a mirror. It isn't rewarding or punishing you, it's just reflecting your inner state. If your life is chaotic, look for the chaos in your own mind. If you want more love, you must first cultivate the feeling of love inside yourself. This principle is your ultimate diagnostic tool. Your reality is just feedback. Instead of trying to fix the reflection, you change what's casting it. You. Principle 3. The principle of vibration. The principle states, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. From the biggest galaxy to the smallest atom, everything is in constant motion. There's no such thing as solid. There are only different speeds of vibration. Thoughts, emotions, and matter are all just different points on a vibrational spectrum. How a cosmic creator uses it. You don't attract what you want. You resonate with what you are. Creation is about matching frequencies. To experience joy, you must become a vibrational match for joy. This is why acting as if can be so powerful, but not by faking it. It's about genuine embodiment. You have to generate the feeling of your desired reality first. Your emotions are your vibrational indicators. Cultivating feelings like gratitude and love isn't just about feeling good. It's the real work of a creator. You're literally tuning yourself to the frequency of the reality you want to experience. We're getting into the deep stuff here. And if these principles are starting to click, if you're feeling that shift from being a passive manifester to an active creator, take a second to subscribe. We're moving beyond the surface level fluff and into the real mechanics of creating your reality. Your journey is just getting started. Principle 4. The principle of polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. Light and dark, hot and cold, love and hate. They seem like opposites, but they're actually two ends of the same thing, just differing in degree. You can't have up without down. How a cosmic creator uses it. This principle gives you the power to transform your reality. You can consciously slide along the pole from a negative state to a positive one. You can turn fear into courage because they aren't separate things. A creator isn't someone who never feels negativity. They're someone who understands negativity is just one end of a pole. They don't fight it. They use this law to mentally transmute it. Your biggest challenges can become your greatest sources of power because they show you one extreme end, giving you the leverage to swing to the other. Principle 5. The principle of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. This principle shows that the universe moves in cycles. There's a pendulum swing in everything. The seasons, the economy, your moods. This rhythm is unavoidable. How a cosmic creator uses it. A creator doesn't fight the current. They learn to surf it. When the pendulum swings low into a period of rest or challenge, the average person panics and tries to force it back up. The wise creator knows this is a natural part of the cycle. They use the downswing to rest, plan, and go inward, knowing the pendulum will inevitably swing back. The key is to achieve a mental state where you aren't thrown around by these cycles. You rise above the swing, observing it and using its momentum, but never being controlled by it. Principle 6. The principle of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. This is basically karma on a cosmic scale. It says nothing is an accident. Chance is just a name for a cause you haven't recognized yet. Every thought, word, and action is a cause that will create an effect. How a cosmic creator uses it. This principle demands total responsibility. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of them, whether you've been doing it consciously or not. Most people are effects, moved around by the wills of others like pieces on a chessboard. A master rises to the level of cause. They deliberately think thoughts and take actions that will produce the effects they want. You stop reacting to your life and start acting as the causal force within it. Principle 7. The principle of gender. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. This has zero to do with physical sex. It refers to the two universal energies of creation. The masculine principle is the active, projective, willful energy that gives and directs. The feminine principle is the receptive, nurturing energy that receives, gestates, and brings ideas into form. Both are needed to create anything. How a cosmic creator uses it. Creation is a dance between these two energies. Your will and focused intent are masculine. But if that's all you do, you're just planting seeds forever without ever opening the barn for the harvest. The feminine principle is allowing, receiving, and trusting the process. A true creator balances both. You use your will, masculine, to set a clear intention. Then you shift into receptive faith, feminine, allowing the universe to do its work. You have to be both the director and the space in which the creation can grow. So, you have the 7 principles. How do you go from knowing them to living them? The key is cultivating vibrational integrity. This is a state of total coherence, where your thoughts, words, emotions, and actions are all perfectly aligned and resonating at the same frequency. It's when you say what you mean, feel what you say, and act on what you feel. Any break in that chain, a negative thought, a self-doubting word, an action from fear, creates energetic static and blocks the creative flow. Here's a practical way to build this integrity. Step 1. Get honest about your vibe. For 1 week, just be a neutral observer of yourself. What are your dominant thoughts? What emotions do you feel most often? How do you talk about yourself and your life? Where are the gaps? Do you say you want abundance but constantly complain about bills? Do you say you want love but hold on to bitterness? This honest look is your starting point. Step 2. Build coherence with daily rituals. Morning mental blueprint, mentalism. Before you touch your phone, spend 10 minutes in meditation. Use affirmations not as wishful thinking, but as commands. Instead of, "I will be successful," try, "I am the creative intelligence organizing my reality for success." Feel the power in that. Embodiment breaks, vibration. A few times a day, take a 5-minute break. Close your eyes and truly feel the reality you're creating. Don't just see it, feel the emotions of it. How does financial freedom feel in your body? You're training your nervous system to accept this new reality as its default. Evening integrity check-in, cause and effect. Before bed, quickly review your day. Did your actions align with the reality you're creating? No judgment, just notice. Today, fear made me procrastinate. Tomorrow, I will act from trust. This strengthens your role as a conscious cause. Step 3. Practice emotional alchemy, polarity. When a negative emotion like fear or doubt pops up, don't suppress it. Acknowledge it. I see you, fear. Then, consciously focus on its opposite pole. What's the opposite of your fear of failure? The thrill of success? The peace of trusting the process? Meditate on that opposite feeling. Breathe it in. You're not fighting the dark, you're just turning on the light. Step 4. Master the flow, rhythm. Pay attention to your personal energy. Some days you'll feel creative and expansive. On those days, take massive action. Other days you'll feel tired and introspective. Honor that. Use those days for rest and planning. By working with your rhythm instead of against it, you conserve your energy and team up with the universe. We started this journey by challenging the popular idea of manifestation. We've swapped the image of a hopeful beggar for that of a powerful creator. The secret, hidden in these ancient Hermetic teachings, is that the universe isn't something you ask for favors. It's something you participate in. Reality isn't fixed. It's a fluid, mental, and vibrational construct that responds to your consciousness. The 7 Hermetic principles are your toolkit. They are the laws of creation. They show you how to go from being an unconscious effect to a conscious cause. They teach you that your inner world creates your outer world. This isn't a quick fix. It's a path of mastery that requires discipline, awareness, and radical self-responsibility. But it's the path that leads to true freedom. From the illusion of powerlessness and the exhausting cycle of wanting. You are the artist, and your life is your canvas. You are the composer, and reality is your symphony. Stop asking for the masterpiece. Pick up your brush, pick up your baton, and create. Leave a comment below with the one principle that hit home for you the most today. Which key will you use to unlock the door first? Sharing your insight helps lock it in for you and inspires everyone else on this path. And if this video woke up the creator in you, like and share it with someone who's ready to stop manifesting and start creating.